I just want to start by saying thank you for having me here. And the name of the panel is Why Newspaper Media Matters. I think that is self-evident to everyone in the room, particularly to me. And I would say the title should be Why Newspaper Media Matters to Twitter. So that's what I hope to talk about. But it's great to be here with so many of my former colleagues. Something very profound has happened to me in the last couple of years, thanks to Twitter, which is it has completely changed the way that I discover news, the way that I consume news, the way that I share news. And it dawned on me that because of the unique characteristics of Twitter, that it is completely public, that it is a live experience, that it is distributed all over the world, and that it's very conversational, it occurred to me that working at Twitter and working across the entire news industry, I could help have perhaps an even bigger impact in the way that journalists do their work. Twitter is in its essence really a mobile product. All of the strengths of Twitter that we talked about, which is that it's live, play to the strengths of people having their mobile devices everywhere. Although there's a surprising number of people who are still using Twitter on their desktop as well. But that's what makes it such a powerful tool to news organizations, because you are taking, wherever you go with your mobile device, you're taking your audience with you. Mm-hmm. You're taking this is your reporter's notebook. That Twitter can serve as your reporter's notebook. You've always got it in your pocket. It can serve as a way for you to find sources. It can serve as a way for you to engage users. So the mobile nature of Twitter is one of the things that makes it so valuable to news. The reason for partnering with news organizations is because if news organizations can take full advantage of the complementary nature of Twitter and use Twitter for reporting, for event detection, for verification, for distribution, for engagement, that not only helps news organizations, but obviously that redounds to Twitter's benefit. It helps us have more quality content on the platform. That attracts more users. It increases the engagement rate. I mean, the fact is, there is no person on earth to whom news is not important. Now, for each person, the definition of news that is important to them is going to be different. But news is relevant to every single person on the planet. We like to talk about Twitter as the global town square, and that is what we want to become. So all we ask for news organizations in return is it sounds so corny, but is to help us help you, because that's good for Twitter and it's good for the news industry, and that's why I'm in this job.